Hello darlings and welcome to Old Lady Bangers. My name is Michelle and I'm here to experience some cool music. I consume a lot of media. I'm a huge movie buff. I watch a ton of TV and I'm an avid reader, but for some reason I missed out on a ton of the most recent music. I find myself driving in the car, listening to the same old music from my childhood on the phone, and I know I'm missing out on some cool stuff. So I'm going to dive into some music I wouldn't normally listen to. And hopefully as my music education goes on, we will have, as Kendall Roy says, all bangers all the time. But it's entirely possible that I won't be into it. And if that happens, I'll share that with you guys too. And you can suggest something else. But that ain't happening this week. I can guarantee you that, because I have declared this third week in May, I guess. I don't know. To be, whatever week this is going to be Beyonce Live Week. Beyonce's a legend and I should know more of her music. I did Beyonce Week last month, which was really great, but there were so many to choose from, and I did most of the music videos. I did one live Super Bowl performance, and that was really fantastic, but you guys said there's more I should be watching. And the choices this week are based almost exclusively on your guys' comments and recommendations that you made on the videos from that week. So thank you for interacting with the channel and letting me know what I should be listening to. It made this week's reactions pretty easy to choose. So our first live video this week is going to be Beyonce's performance of her song I Was Here at the UN World Humanitarian Day Awards in 2012. The song was written by Diane Warren, who is a very prolific songwriter. Especially from the songs from my childhood. She wrote 32 top 10 hits back in the 80s and 90s, including Cher's If I Could Turn Back Time, Toni Braxton's Unbreak My Heart, which is a song I love, and Aerosmith's I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. She's basically the main songwriter of the soundtrack of my youth. So I was reading that she played the song for Jay-Z over the phone. Jay-Z called Beyonce to tell her about it, and they recorded the song two days later. And I also read that this song is a bit like Michael Jackson's Men in the Mirror. Do you remember that song? I certainly remember that song. It was a big deal when it came out. So yeah, this should be interesting. Let's check it out. Play. August 19, 2012, World Humanitarian Day. One day, one message, one goal to inspire people all over the world to do something good no matter how big or small for someone else. That's a pretty dress. She's so pretty. She's just so gorgeous. Look how pretty she is.
I wanna leave my footprints on the sands of time. Know there was something that meant something that I left behind.
Oh, that's a huge screen. Wow.
When I leave this world, I'll leave no regrets. Leave something to remember so they won't forget I was here.
This sounds, it's very Diane Warren. It totally is.
I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I wanna say I lived each day until I died, and know that I meant something in somebody's life. The hearts I have touched will be the proof that I leave, that I made a difference, and this world will see I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I lived.
It seemed too low for her at first. And then I was like, well, why is she singing it's such a low key? And like, okay, now that we've got it at her higher register, she can really power this out.
I was here. I did. I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I just want them to know that I gave my all, did my best, brought someone some happiness, left this world a little better just because I was here.
I love her, like, that just very subtle shimmery eyeshadow.
I was here. I lived. I loved. I was here. I did. I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I lived. I was here. I did. I was here. I lived. I was here. I did. I was here.
No, I think that's a really nice song. I don't know that it showcased her voice in it really fabulously, though. Like, she's usually kind of can go further than that. And I think maybe she didn't want to distract from the message of the video. Maybe I need to hear like a different version of that where she can really, she can go farther with it. I think I would have encouraged her to make it a little bit bigger at the end, especially to really like break out and do her thing with it. And maybe, I don't know, yeah, maybe she just didn't want to distract thing, but it was very nice. It was lovely. It's kind of like, Wind Beneath My Wings, and it was, Man in the Mirror and all that. But yeah, a little bit underwhelming. It was lovely. And the video was very effective. I think it's a great message. But yeah, like I think she didn't want to distract from the event itself. But I think if you had, it's not a real like crossover hit song because I've definitely never heard it. So maybe I'm just, I'm surprised that it wouldn't be bigger and played more. And I think if she had cut loose a little bit at the end, I think we could have had a real hit song. But yeah, I was a little underwhelmed, I think. But it's lovely. It's a very nice song. But I guess, yeah, maybe I just have really high expectations for Beyonce because I know how good she is. But no, that was very nice. I understood the message and it was very inspiring. And I don't know that it's, I could sing along to it in the car. It's just the fact that it started very low and went for so long before she went up to here. And I was expecting it to go up to here too. And it never really got there. So I don't know if I'd have fun singing along to it in the car. So yeah, well, let's move on. I think there's better stuff coming this week, but that was very nice. It was very nice. That's about all I can say about it, I guess. It wasn't bad. I just have high Beyonce expectations. Beyond expectations? Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up because it really does help the channel. Hit the subscribe button to see more of my music reactions. And if you'd like to see my movie reactions, check me out on my movie channel, Old Lady Reacts. There's a link downstairs for you so you can find it easily. Leave your suggestions and comments below. I'd love to hear from you about what I should be listening to and reacting to. I hope you join me in getting out of your comfort zone when it comes to the media you consume and support. You guys are awesome. I love you, darlings. Mwah.